This is Abnormal Entertainment.
Maskerpiece Theater, recording at the Beer Research Institute.
Hola.
Hello.
Pasta.
With 20% less salt.
20%
Yay.
less salt. We got a couple drinks in Frankie G, and Mandy's had a few drinks, so we're going to play some Mad Libs and
Halfway through, too.
Masked Libs and see what's going on. So
Don't say adjective a bunch.
we'll go counterclockwise with this. Okay,
Ooh.
Frankie G, person in the room.
Oh, we don't have all the pictures on the wall.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody here except you two.
You
Yeah.
could say, like, server or bartender or hostess
Or a celebrity.
or a celebrity. There's basketball, but it's like college basketball, so I don't know anyone's name.
So we'll pretend somebody's here. How's that?
Okay.
Ron Jeremy.
I was like, he still doesn't know.
And for that last debacle we had for Masked Libs, Mini Mandy, how about a noun?
That's why you went counterclockwise.
Cemetery.
So should we get the noun?
Cemetery?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a place.
It's an acceptable answer. I
Right.
have no gripes.
Yeah, definitely acceptable answer. Good. Frankie G, a verb ending in ing.
In ing.
Yeah.
Skeeting.
Yep. Drinks have flown. We have
Happened.
come.
Okay, that answer had a little salt in it.
Yeah. How about this, Mini Mandy? A noun.
Oh, no. All right, I'm trying not to be morbid.
Go ahead.
A ring.
Frankie G, an adjective.
Ooh. Voluptuous.
As opposed to flaccid.
No.
Mini Mandy, a place.
Jupiter.
You passed up Uranus.
Yep.
I did. I went for somewhere different. Something bigger.
Frankie G, an adjective.
Oi. Crotchety.
Mini Mandy, animal, plural.
Starfishes. Because they're my spirit animal. Unlike a lion.
Serious question. Is it
Shark?
starfishes or starfish? Just starfish. I saw 3 starfish.
I don't know. Maybe.
We'll go with starfishes. I like it.
It's funnier.
Frankie G, a color.
A what?
Color.
Oh. Damn it. What's with the colors?
Again.
Yeah.
Baby blue.
I'm so proud of you.
It's just like your hoodie.
Yes, that was last week.
It
I
looks-
have changed, and I'm now wearing a baby blue one.
It looks more great now.
Mini Mandy, a plural noun.
Movies.
Frankie G, a verb.
Without ing.
I'm aware of that. Thank you.
Just thought I'd put that out there.
As Jersey Jen would say, it's what you do.
Right?
Well, if we're talking about things that Jersey Jen does, I guess we'll go with rollerblade.
Okay. Mini Mandy, an adverb.
Man, an adverb. What's a good adverb?
Something that ends in ly.
Well, yeah, but I'm
Typically, not always, but typically.
Typically.
How ironic, typically.
That's not an adverb.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
It could work in this.
Slowly. Does that not work in that?
I'm not really reading it.
Okay.
Frankie G, a noun.
Chicanery. Why did you choke laugh at that?
That's a very interesting choice.
It's a good word. Mini Mandy, a plural noun. Oddly quiet in here right now.
Wrestlers.
Finally, Frankie G, a place.
Dildo store.
That's a place.
It is.
Now the...
Buy 10, get the 11th free.
Why would you... Oh, why would you need 10?
Variety is the spice of life, Mandy.
Not at a time.
Like 10? That's not what I was thinking, but that is kind of funny.
No comment.
All right, here's where I try to not giggle like a junior high kid.
I failed at that. I laughed.
Yeah.
Because someone said flaccid.
Hello, my name is Ron Jeremy. As you can see, I'm a dolphin, and Aquaman is my cemetery. He knows he can always call me, and I will come skeeting.
But so he's buried
All right,
in Aquaman?
abort. All right, ahem.
I don't know if you're laughing more because of the words or a combination of that and the dead silence in here. That
Dead
everybody's
silence,
just
and
gonna
I'm
read
saying
this thing.
these things. It's not as loud as.
Turn the music back off.
All right. Hello, my name is Ron Jeremy. As you can see, I'm a dolphin, and Aquaman is my cemetery. He knows he can always call me, and I will come skeeting as fast as I
Sounding
can.
better.
Jesus. I don't know why Mad Libs make me laugh this hard. Once he sent out a ring call because a group of voluptuous humans in a submarine had come to Jupiter, Aquaman's kingdom at the bottom of the sea, to steal its crotchety treasures. So Aquaman summoned a legion of starfishes to squirt globs of thick baby blue ink all around the submarine so the men couldn't see. Next, Aquaman called in swordfish and hammerhead movies to stab holes through the hull of the ship and rollerblade on the engine. The submarine was slowly damaged, but Aquaman would not let the men die, so he asked me and my fellow dolphins to carry the damaged chicanery to the surface, where Aquaman's human wrestlers took the men away to a place where they could not harm anyone else.
One more time on that last part.
Oh,
I didn't
my God.
catch any of it.
I'm sorry. To the surface, where Aquaman's human wrestlers took the men away to a place where they could not harm anyone else. The dildo store. Sorry.
No, don't apologize.
And now it works because I was involved in a wrestling show that used a
At a
dildo.
dildo?
So that works.
Damn skeeting dolphins.
Skeeting
Right?
golf. I come skeeting as fast as I can. I'm good. Yeah.
I'll take another one of these. Yeah.
So, all right. Much more lively this time.
Yeah.
Giggling at skeeting dolphins.
I feel
Hi,
like-
I'm Ron Jeremy, and I'm a dolphin.
I'm a dolphin. That was a really funny one. I like that.
So that's from our DC Comics version of the Mad Libs. DC doesn't have anything coming out this year, do they, movie-wise?
No.
No.
Really dropping the ball on that, aren't they?
Yes.
I think they're Well, wasn't Justice League originally supposed to be 2 parts?
Yeah, that's true. It's should have.
But I thought
Maybe they should have done that.
Yeah.
I thought they planned on it being 2 parts, but they were supposed to be like a year or 2 apart.
But this would have been a year.
Well, like,
They've
You know
also
what I
had
mean?
Yeah,
multiple
that's true.
delays in their productions.
Yeah, that's
Flash
true, yeah.
And was Aquaman out this year? Aquaman's out this year.
Is
oh, it
Aquaman?
might be.
I think Aquaman's out at the end
Oh,
of the
in
year.
November, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll buy that.
I will go see that.
Skeeting as fast as you can.
You know it.
Woo,
Hey,
woo.
he was better than expected.
It's fine.
He was better than what I expected.
Yeah. He was, because he came off kind of silly in the
In the trailers.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to be like college frat bro
Yeah.
looking Samoan, which did not make sense. And that's not what happened. And he had like one of the funniest scenes in the movie.
Lasso of Truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he was sitting on that was pretty
Yeah.
funny. Yeah, I didn't hate Justice League.
Nope.
None of us did.
Not nearly as much as I expected to. So,
I thought it was going to be awful.
yeah.
We know.
I know. I blatantly
Well
stated
documented.
it a lot.
Yeah.
Listen to every episode between when it came out
And when the trailer
and
dropped.
when it was announced.
Yeah, the first trailer, and then
The trailers were horrible. That is not my fault. They did themselves no favors with those trailers.
and now fans are clamoring for a Zack Snyder version of the movie. Like,
They can go fuck themselves. It's
They're-
not
they're
going to be good.
idiots.
It's not going to be good.
no.
When are people going to fall off of this Zack Snyder bandwagon? It's awful.
It's a big solid never.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
awful.
They just keep skeeting all over
He
them.
just keeps on skeeting these movies
It's
through
gross.
the box office, like Michael Bay.
Yeah, it's another one.
Without those dramatic.
Well, he just has different isms, like different things. Michael Bay always has the 360 hero shot, and the
Yeah.
whoosh noises as
Thank
they
you.
zoom the camera and things like that.
And then the
What kind of
phrase
noises?
starts playing.
Whoosh, whoosh.
Or the brrrr.
Yeah, I'm tired of robots sounding like that.
Why do all robots sound like
Why do
that?
all robots sound like that?
Not the GoBots.
Yeah, maybe we need a GoBots.
We need
movie.
a GoBots movie.
Yeah,
Directed by Matthew Bay, his little brother.
Matt Bay.
It'll just have like a brrrr, high-pitched robot sound. We'll be like, what was
Just
that?
clang, 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 clang.
Right.
Yeah, like what would it? Or like scraping metal, because that's
Right.
what's really happening right now. Is
And
metal is scraping.
scraping.
And
There's a
like,
storyline where the robot parents don't love him as much as they love his older brother.
Optimus.
You can tell by who gets more WD-40.
Yeah.
The store ran
Everybody
out.
likes Scooter.
Oh, Doug. Sorry, that was totally random. It was
You're welcome,
Skeeter.
movie.
It was Skeeter,
movie
but
companies.
still.
Yeah. Just gave you another idea.
Right.
Every time.
If that gets announced, I swear I will fall over laughing. I'm not going to say anything dramatic because I don't want to have to hurt myself. But
Yeah, because there was one recently that happened, and I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? We literally just talked
it was
about
from Christmas, wasn't it?
Oh, there was that, and then, when we said we want John Krasinski to play Mr. Fantastic.
Yes.
Next day on Facebook, I'm like, what is going on? There's some comic book site that's like, you know
Yeah.
who'd be great for this? Must have listened to the show. Good job.
Probably.
Yeah, I
Probably.
think I was like, hey, we need to have another Sherlock Holmes reference in this. And then you
Right.
guys had that one, and
Yeah.
both of them
And-
happened, and we're like,
And then Jude Law
What?
shows up. Yeah. So there are some other movies that are coming out. These aren't our ideas. Well, some of them might be, but
right?
Black Panther. I'm not
My
gonna-
idea.
Yeah, Frankie G's idea. Good job. I think it's pretty solid. I see a lot of trailers for Early Man. That
See, I
Wallace
haven't-
and Gromit.
Yeah,
No desire.
I saw the trailer once.
Oh, I've seen it every time I go to a movie. It seems I'm like,
Why we've established I haven't had time for movies.
you've had time. You choose to do different things.
Yeah, like sleep when I'm not at work.
You've been to the Beer
I just
Research
don't go to
Institute 3
movies
times.
anymore. I don't know
No, not
what's
during
going
that
on
time.
in my life, but I just haven't been able to make it to the theaters lately.
Yeah. Yeah, got to make it a priority.
That's true.
Oh, yeah, no. My priority's cross-stitch right now.
That's
Okay.
true, and that looks awesome.
There's a movie called Red Sparrow that's coming out. Looks like the Black Widow story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you just took a different color and a different animal.
And Johnny Depp's in it for some reason as a pirate. It's really weird.
Yeah.
right.
Weird. Death Wish is being remade
Yes.
Yeah, with Bruce
Willis.
Yeah. It did, I saw parts of that trailer. It didn't look horrible.
Oh, yeah, when's the Mr. Glass movie coming out?
That's what I we'll see if it's coming out this year.
Yeah.
I don't think
I'm
it
not
is,
sure.
though.
I thought it was like 2019.
I
or
know they
whatever.
started filming.
Yeah. I've still
Like
not
a few
seen
months ago
Unbreakable.
started filming. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Okay. One day I'm going to see it.
Right.
Don't know when, but
I know Stranger Things 2 comes out this year.
Oh, it already came out.
Did it already come out?
Yeah, I've already seen Stranger Things 2.
Yeah.
I thought it came out this year. Is there a third one coming out?
Third season?
No. Or Strangers. The Strangers, sorry.
Oh,
I go to
okay.
Stranger
I
Things.
was thinking, are you...
My bad. No, The Strangers.
I'm pretty sure we've done a Cinema Head Cheese on this.
Yeah, we did. No,
Okay.
The Strangers. Sorry. The guys with the mask that kill people.
God, Cher's fucked.
Oh.
Stop it. If it happens, it's your fault.
I don't have the voodoo
You're the
magic.
one who keeps bringing it up.
But you are correct. Strangers.
The
Play at Night,
Strangers. That's my bad.
March 9th. Same weekend as A Wrinkle in Time.
There's a little bit of buzz about that, and I'm not sure how I feel yet.
Yeah, the trailers
Yeah.
look pretty cool looking.
Yeah.
Just not really my kind of movie.
Yeah.
I
For the
feel
most
like
part, that's kind of how where I'm at
Exactly,
with it.
yeah.
I feel like
if
it
the
looks.
kid says she wants to go see it, I'll go see it.
I feel like it looks like visually interesting, but I feel
Yeah.
like the story is not coming.
I just
across
don't know.
very
Yeah,
well.
I mean, they got the star power for it.
Yeah.
In the right places. Like they're not
Yes.
doing it with the main characters.
Yeah.
Characters are kids, and it looks like
Which we need. We haven't had a good outside of Stranger Things, the show.
there's
We
not
haven't had a strong kid movie.
it.
I didn't see it, so maybe that is
It's
one.
worth
But
seeing.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's worth watching. You'll like it.
I'll see it. I'll
Yeah.
check it out.
Tomb Raider. With Alicia Vikander.
I don't mind the trailer. I think it's time.
Yeah.
It's been long enough.
They're going to try it,
Yeah.
Obviously, that makes sense
Yeah,
for them to
sure.
try
We'll
it.
see.
But I don't really have a lot of excitement for it.
I didn't really
Nope.
like the game, so that I'm not. I'm not
Never
attached
played
that
the
way.
game.
Samesies.
It was not good for me. I don't know.
Yeah. Pacific Rim Uprising.
Yes.
Yeah.
So-
March 23rd. I think
Yep.
that's a good. That's a solid. We'll see that.
I didn't like the first one.
I didn't love the first
I didn't
one,
love it either, but
but I like it enough to where I'll go see giant robots fighting giant monsters any day of the week.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still going to go. Don't get me wrong.
So that's where I'm
But-
at. But my expectations are much lower.
Yeah.
So you're just like, okay, we're just going to.
I mean, pretty much it's just be better than Transformers.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all we want. That's all we ask.
Yeah.
Well,
Not-
2
not
or
very,
higher.
Not very difficult. Also that weekend, Sherlock Gnomes comes out.
What? What's Sherlock? Is there a picture?
oh my god, really?
What is Sherlock Gnomes?
It's really terrible looking.
Is it? I don't know what
It's
this.
garden gnomes that come to life when people aren't. It's like Toy Story, but with garden gnomes and a
No.
lot more fart jokes.
It's gonna be a
needs
hard
to
pass.
This needs to be a straight to DVD horror film, not
Yeah,
a
I was like, is this
children's
really?
movie.
Yeah.
Which I think
So-
they made already. I think it's called The Leprechaun. But anyway, we'll
Yeah.
move on from that.
Well, that was a thing.
That sounds awful. Anyway,
Ready Player One.
I am
I wanna see
actually hoping that's really good.
Yeah, I want to see it.
I don't know.
I think the idea is really interesting.
It's what that seems like a movie. Like, yeah, I want to go see that, and then I probably will never get around to it for some reason.
Sure.
It's very possible.
It's March 29th, so be the end of. So there's okay. So April 6th, there's a couple movies that I'd like to see. None of them are like high on anybody's radar. A Quiet Place.
Dude,
It looks good.
I'm so excited for that movie. I've never seen someone start crying from a trailer. Someone started crying because they were so scared from the trailer.
It's a great trailer
It's so good.
because there's no speaking whatsoever.
Yeah. I was amazed.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here watching this. Was it before Thor?
Yeah.
It was before Thor. And I'm sitting here watching this, and I'm like, man, this movie looks really good. And I look over to this lady that's sitting to my right, and she is crying, and she's like hugging her purse, and she's terrified. And I'm like, this is like a 3-4 minute trailer. We haven't seen any of the movie.
Right. They give nothing away. Like you
Yeah.
don't know what they're afraid of.
Not
but they
at
have
all.
to be completely silent.
Cool.
Yeah. So they live in this cabin and they're playing
I mean,
like
games, but they have to like roll dice on carpet.
And it's like almost like fuzzy dice
Yeah,
too, right?
and
They
they're-
have all their Monopoly pieces are just
or like
fuzzy
things.
pieces.
They're not like the actual hard metal pieces anymore.
Right.
And they're playing these games and they're really quiet. And then I think it was like the sun knocks over a lamp or something.
Yeah.
And you see them freak out and put it out, and then you just see them like really still, like, oh no.
And then
Oh,
all these red
no.
lights come on in their yard
Yeah.
because whatever
There's
comes
motion.
around whenever there's a noise.
Yeah, whatever
Aliens.
they're afraid of. And I'm
And
like,
there's
"Oh."
big scratches in the
Just-
wall.
Yeah. And the lady next to me just, man, she was freaking out. And I'm like laughing, like, this is
sold.
awesome. I want to see this. And I look over and she's crying. I'm like, well, you just sold me a ticket. Because
Wow, all right.
this
Here's
is
a plant.
great.
Yeah.
And
She's
that
a
was-
plant, yeah.
It was fantastic. I
one in every
want to see
theater.
that. I'm super excited for that movie. I can't wait.
Another one that weekend is called Blockers.
I
Not
think
many
I saw-
people have seen this
I think
trailer.
I've
It's about
seen the
Tetris
trailer.
2.
It's not,
That's-
but that was a
That's
good idea.
funny.
It's about 3 parents who decide they're going to cockblock their daughters.
John
The cock
Cena's
blockers,
in it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I saw
The one with John
I saw
Cena
the
and-
poster when I went to the Ranger game when they were here a few weeks back.
Yeah.
I said, "What the hell is that?" And then like the next day, I finally saw a commercial for it.
Yeah. Looks funny.
I think it'll be funny. And
Especially
honestly,
with John Cena
Well, you
doing
can't
a
see
beer
it.
bomb
Yeah.
through
So
his
that won't do very well.
butt.
butthole.
Yeah.
He's been good in funny roles, so I'm excited
Yeah, he
for
does
it.
comedy well.
Yeah.
So,
John Cena.
Again, I'm not part of the Movie Pass crew because I live nowhere near any theater that takes it.
Boom, boom, boom.
So I have to pick and choose.
let's see, Gilbert and Warner.
That's
Regal
too far.
Cinemas. Too far for you?
Why would I go that far?
Where are you? You're on.
Well, let's not
Take
give
those-
He's
up
like
Cross Street
4
on the
miles away
podcast,
from it.
but-
He's
Yeah.
4 miles away from it.
4 miles.
4 miles is too far to go see a movie.
Yeah.
I'm more than 4 miles away from any theater.
Plus, Regal doesn't take loyalty cups.
No, they don't.
No.
They take Movie Pass, which
They
is
take
way
movie
cheaper.
pass. Yeah.
Like if I was near an AMC, they take the loyalty cup and they take the movie pass.
Wait, AMC doesn't take.
Try it.
Okay.
All right.
On it.
On it.
All right, what else coming out? Truth or Dare, Submerged. Boy, there's some stuff that I've never heard of.
Right?
April 20th, Rampage.
I want to see that.
Yay! That's gonna be fun.
You know what we need? A large alligator.
Yeah. Yeah, the wolf flies.
I'm excited for that movie.
Yeah. Looks absurd, and I love it.
I can't wait.
Giant monsters, busted up stuff.
I'm
I
to
like
the.
it.
I'm
It'll
to
be a
the
good
point,
time.
I'm to the point where if they tell me The Rock is in it, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard he's playing Prince in the biopic.
I fucking hate you, you motherfucker.
Hopefully we can get him to play Cher as well.
She's not dead, and I did not kill her.
Super Troopers 2 also comes out.
Is he going to sport the people's fishnets?
Yes. If the Rock
There's a
could
lot
turn
of-
back time.
There's a lot of hype around Super Troopers too,
Yeah.
and I feel bad because I feel like it's going to disappoint everyone.
It will.
I'm probably
Yeah.
not going to see it.
I am not.
I have no interest.
I'm not even a fraction of the negative Nancy that you are
Yeah.
when it comes to upcoming releases. I'm terrified that this one's going to be bad.
I don't
Yeah.
think it's going to be good.
I'm
really,
with you. It's,
I-
it's tough with comedy, right?
Yes.
It's already tough enough to
Plus,
make a
the
good comedy.
expectations are through the roof.
Yeah, exactly.
I liked the first one. Don't get
It's
me
good,
wrong.
yeah.
Like
But-
it was
but that-
funny.
But that's the
It's,
problem.
it's beloved now.
I don't
Yeah.
think you can. I don't have a problem with sequels to comedies. I have a problem with sequels that are like.
Oh, Paul Blart 2 is
far-
the far superior Paul Blart.
I didn't see it, but I'll take your.
Neither did I.
I haven't seen
No.
either of them, so that's yeah.
But like, I mean, didn't we learn something from like? I mean, I know it wasn't like the second. I think it was the third for Dumb and Dumber or whatever.
Yeah,
But, like-
the second one was terrible.
The second one was.
So was the third
So
one.
was the third, from what I
But
understand.
the third was like way off in the like
yeah,
a
I don't
long
know.
time, and it was
I didn't
awful.
see the sequels because I
They were all
liked the first
bad.
one.
I
Yeah.
saw them all bad.
Yeah.
So what happened
Oh.
was the sequel. They played They were younger versions
Younger
of Harry and
versions.
Lloyd. Totally
Yeah.
different kids playing them.
Mm-hmm.
It was worthless. So then they
well, yeah,
realized
that's
that
right.
was bad. So then they came back with Dumb and Dumberer, or whatever the hell they called it, and it was actually Jim Carrey and,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
I didn't
Jeff Daniels
hate-
again.
I didn't
And
hate
it
that
just-
one.
It wasn't good.
It was okay.
This wasn't good, from what I understand.
but
Yeah.
it wasn't awful. But they just had the I don't know. I feel like it's been too long, and I feel like
Yeah.
whatever jokes they try and pull won't
It's gonna be tough.
hit. So I don't know.
So
It's rough for me with comedies anyway. I'm not.
Let me ask you this then. Do you believe in life after love?
I was going to finish that for you because I.
No. Because they don't respond to what's your dick up to.
It's true. How about comedy remakes like Overboard? That also comes out that
Well,
week.
remakes. Here's the
I
thing.
didn't know Overboard was. Who's playing in it?
Here's the
Anna
thing with
Faris,
remakes.
I believe.
If you could turn back time,
I hate you so much. You would not be sitting next to me right now.
But he's got you, babe.
Mandy's going to spit take.
And we're just going to be. She did it.
She is
She
a shade
swallowed.
of red that I have never seen her
I know.
before.
It's
Right,
because I was
Lord.
like dying for air, but I couldn't because I had beer in my mouth. Whew. I can't breathe.
Yeah. After that, Avengers: Infinity War comes out.
Excellent.
Yes.
Don't even
No
try
need.
to-
No need to even. Yeah.
No worries.
Done.
I'm to the point where it might actually be not great, and we would still think it's fucking great because it's Marvel, and who cares? It'll still be a good time.
Yeah.
The death of fill in the blank is going to hit me really hard.
Iron Man or Captain America.
We're not supposed
Yeah.
to say that. Well, Cap. If Cap dies, I won't be sad at all. I hate Cap. I'm so sick of his shit.
Love Captain
I wasn't sure if you were
America.
going for the high five or the slap.
No.
So sick of Cap.
No, I'm.
Fucking Boy Scout prick.
I
Get
have.
off your high fucking horse.
I have two least favorite superheroes. There's one from Marvel and one from DC,
I love them both.
and he loves them both,
Yeah.
and I can't stand them.
Hail fucking Hydra. Fuck you, Cap.
That's right. Anyway,
Hate America. Can't believe it. See the Deadpool sequel, May 18th.
I'm excited, and all I
I'm
have
on the
to-
fence.
I'm excited.
That's a tough one.
I'm excited.
It's going to be tough to.
I
The
have-
shock factor's gone now.
Yep.
It is.
Shock factor's
All the
gone.
shock factor's gone. It's going to
So-
be like Super Troopers in that.
It's not gonna be- I don't think it's gonna be that bad.
It's not. Yeah.
No, it won't be that bad. It'll still be worth watching.
Here's my thing. I have no expectations because we don't know what storyline they're going to follow for it. It's like outside of the Marvel
It's
universe.
Cable.
Yeah.
Which I'm excited for, and I just don't have like I don't know like all of other Marvel films. I'm like, all right, you've set this precedence of what your movies are going to be.
His
This
blind
is what I
roommate's
expect.
back, so I'm on board.
I'm
I'm
cool
right.
with that.
I just expect to laugh. Like
I hope so.
that's
Yeah.
that's it.
No,
That's
I
all.
will go in clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose. But you know,
Yeah.
I think I'm going to have a higher opinion of it after seeing it than most people because I think a lot of people are going to expect the first
See,
movie.
Well, the shock factor,
and I'm not
thing
going to
on the
expect
first-
that.
I didn't have the shock factor on the first one because I knew what I was getting into.
yeah.
Like, if my roommate ever gets off his lazy ass and comes on the show, I was telling him like a year before it came out, I was like, Deadpool's going to get real fucking hot when this movie comes out. I promise you.
Oh yeah, I was saying
Yeah.
it too.
And I know a lot of you guys were too. So there was no shock value for me, but now my fears are going to try too hard on this one.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're going to try to up the filth,
Yes.
up the violence, and up everything.
Yep.
I want them
It's
to.
going to be cheesy. I'm worried it's going to be like Die Hard 2.
It's going to.
It's very possible.
Where
That's
you're just,
that's rough,
you're just,
but
like,
it's possible.
forcing everything. You're like, oh my god, yeah, the body counts up, but man, sort of the shit.
So you mean there's an
one-liners.
annoying TMZ reporter that gets punched in the face on an airplane? I
Yeah.
mean,
I really want it to like. I want it to be more Deadpool. Like there wasn't enough of like stop and look at the camera and break the fourth wall and like dumb comic book stuff that happened. But
We'll see.
I don't know. Marvel's realized that that's not actually what sells in movies, so they probably won't do that. Or Fox.
I will
whatever.
digest whatever they put out there,
Yeah.
and then,
Yeah, I'll watch
then
it.
make my
Let's
judgment.
see what they put out.
Let's
'Cause
be
I
real.
don't know where they're going to go with
It's
it.
not going to be Batman v Superman, so I think we'll be okay.
Yeah.
My last bowel movement was better than Batman v Superman. Next,
I think everyone's
Yeah. And
movement.
the following week, we have Solo, a Star Wars story, directed by Ron Howard.
there was
I
something.
want it to be good. I want it to be good so bad.
I read something that they're changing the branding and name of that movie in Asia to try to distance it from Last Jedi.
Okay.
Yeah, wish I had more details on that.
Yeah. I can see that.
Fun tidbit, though.
June 8th, Ocean's 8.
Oh, yes, the all-female Ocean's 11 style movie.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? Like,
an all-
who's in it?
I don't remember. But click on that, will you?
Sure. Sandra Bullock, Kate
Cher.
Blanchett,
Please be
Anne
Cher.
Hathaway,
Please
Dakota
be Cher.
Fanning, Olivia Munn, Matt Damon, Sarah Paulson,
Matt
Helena
Damon
Bonham
in drag.
Carter, Richard Armitage, Cher, Katie Holmes. No, not Cher.
Fuck.
Jamie King, Mindy
I don't-
Kaling, Rihanna, James Corden,
I don't
Carl
mind
Reiner,
this cast.
Kim Kardashian.
Oh, no, I don't hate this.
Okay, I
don't
fucking
this at all.
hate that. No, shut your face. They are
No,
not.
they are.
No.
But I think they're bit
they're
roles.
just cameos, yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
hope
don't
so, and
know.
I hope they die.
They're way down the list, so I don't.
Yeah, I think
but
they're cameos.
the people who sound like they're going to be like the
No,
heisters,
the main people are.
that sounds pretty good.
It looks pretty good.
I'm
So-
pretty okay with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't believe you didn't know about it, yeah.
I had no
Yeah.
idea. Again, I've been living under a rock in my crazy
Yeah,
work
that explains
schedule.
your height. Okay.
The following
It's
week,
genetic.
Incredibles 2.
I'm excited.
Yep,
Never saw the first one.
it's my favorite Pixar
I'm
movie.
It's
kidding.
so
Calm down.
good.
Calm down. Okay, she's turning that shade of red again.
I am. That's upsetting.
I saw it.
I know, but
My favorite character
insinuating.
was the fucking lady that made the costumes.
She's
Oh, she's
great.
awesome. Edna Moore.
And Frozone.
No kidding.
Frozone, yeah. June 22nd, Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom.
Not
I'm-
excited for that.
I am. I'll fucking
Looks stupid.
dinosaur movie. I'm there. I'm sorry.
Yes, the dinosaur spectacle of it all will be great. Do not like the storyline. We have to
I don't
save
care.
them from extinction again. Oh my fucking god.
I watched Jurassic
Yeah.
Park 3. It's fine. As long as it's better than that, we're okay.
That's fair, but I don't like the storyline in this from what I've seen so far. And we have some time for them to give me a little more and for me to make
There's
up
a
my mind.
lot of time. I don't think we're going to get like a real trailer for this until like May.
I think we already got it.
I don't
think
think
so,
that's
too.
a real
I think we
trailer.
already got it.
I think they'll
I think
have
they'll
more.
have some teasers along with this one, but that was the trailer. And I don't know how to say it correctly because I've never watched the
What
first
is
one.
it?
Sicario 2?
What? I didn't watch the first one, so I have no
I
idea.
have no idea what the hell that is.
What is that one below it? Wait.
The first Purge. Looks like it's got a Make America Great.
Oh, so it's part of the Purge series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another Purge movie, July 4th.
Haven't seen a. I'm not joking.
I've never
this time
seen
I haven't
one.
seen a single one of them.
I've never
I
seen a
haven't
Purge
either.
movie. Not a one.
Which
I'm
is
not, I'm not
surprising.
in a hurry
Everyone
either.
thinks like every time, like Mandy, you'd be great. You love the Purge, and I'm like, I think if there were no laws, what I can think of in my head is way worse than anything they could put in a movie.
Well, I mean,
I've
the
seen the
Purge-
Rick and Morty
so-
episode where they did a
The
Purge.
Purge is what happens when you have 5 energy drinks in one day.
Yeah.
That's the Purge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
July 6th, Ant-Man and the Wasp.
I'll be there.
Yep.
I'll
good.
be in
Yeah.
theaters. I'll be
Yeah.
watching.
I mean, Marvel's just earned my dollars preemptively with
Yeah.
basically anything.
Yeah.
yep.
They could be like, our next movie, an old woman knitting socks, and that's literally all it is her knitting
Yeah.
a pair of socks.
I'd be like, oh my
man.
god, look at that design! It's amazing.
And I'd stay for a post-credit scene.
Right? You have to.
Ant-Man and the Wasp have a chance to make a lot of money because the following week is The Nun,
Nope.
a movie called Skyscraper.
Wait, is The Nun that spin-off of Conjuring?
Oh, is it?
It might be.
Priest named Father Berger sent to Rome to investigate the mysterious death of a nun.
Nope.
No, that's not The Conjuring.
Another movie called Skyscraper, and then Hotel Transylvania 3, Summer
Wait.
Vacation.
What's the skyscraper movie?
Skyscraper is
I think I
Watch
know.
Luke Skywalker's little brother.
Huh?
Described as a hostage action thriller set
Oh,
in
God.
China. But it's got The Rock in it.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I think
Okay.
I've heard of that.
The Rock, Nev Campbell.
Oh, wow.
I think there's like high hopes for this.
She hasn't
It
been in
might be.
anything since, like, House of Cards.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Skyscraper might be a
Like I
Thing.
said, if
All
The
right.
Rock's in it, I'm going to go see it.
July 20th. Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again.
Ugh.
But also there's Alita, Battle Angel.
You do realize you don't have to read all of these off. Some of them are just bad.
Oh, no, I've been skipping a
Okay.
lot. There's a lot that I've seen. There's probably people that are like, yeah, but you didn't mention that on Chesil Beach
What
was
about-
on there.
Night of the Cockknockers.
You know.
No.
Mission Impossible Fallout, Teen
Oh,
Titans
There's
Go
another
to
Mission
the
Impossible?
movies.
Tom Cruise is still making Mission Impossibles?
Yeah.
The last one I saw was 3.
Oh.
J.J. Abrams one.
Yeah.
That's the last one I saw, too.
That's the one I saw, yeah.
I'm over it.
They're not horrible.
The second one is.
I'm sure they're fine if they're just
So-
you're sitting
Second one
around
is
and watching
bad.
HBO or
Weird
whatever.
fact.
But I'm not
I've
gonna
never
go see it.
seen the
I'm
second
gonna seek
one,
it out.
and
don't.
everyone says that, and
It's-
I'm like,
yeah,
I
it's
don't know.
horrible.
All I have is like 1, 3, 4, and I think 5, and I'm like, oh no, these are fine, and everyone's like, no, 2, and I'm like, I haven't seen it, and they're like,
Yeah,
don't, and I'm
it's-
like,
it's
okay,
just stupid.
so Mission Impossible is a good series because I haven't seen the bad one.
Yeah. Then we get into August, and we see The Predator.
I'm excited
Maybe.
for that.
Maybe.
I hope it's good.
Coming out that weekend as well. Christopher Robin.
No.
Wait,
No,
who's
thank
in
you.
it?
I don't know. I don't like Disney movies.
But I think they're doing like they did with
Ewan McGregor.
No, yeah, because I
Haley
think
Atwell and Chris
So-
O'Dowd is Tigger, so I might be into that.
so. Like what they did for Mary
Peter
Poppins.
Capaldi is the rabbit.
Yes, that's great. No, what I think they're doing for this, what they did for Walt Disney with Tom Hanks and whatnot in Mary Poppins. I
Speaking
think
of
this
Tom
is
Hanks, we didn't talk about this last week. Did you see what he just recently got cast in?
No.
He is playing Mr. Rogers in the Mr. Rogers biopic.
What?
Oh yeah,
Yes,
that's right.
I'm in.
That's right.
How
100%
awesome is
in.
that?
That is
like
fa-
nobody
that is
can
in-
ever be
I hope.
Mr. Rogers, but I'm okay with this.
I'm
Right.
okay with Tom
Yeah.
Hanks.
If anybody's going to take on that role,
Yep.
I'm okay with him.
Sorry
That's
to interject
good.
your
No,
reading
no,
down
no,
the
no,
list.
that's good.
Yeah, we forgot to
No,
mention
because
that, and I'm
the rest
so
of this,
happy.
the rest of this
What
list is
what
pretty
is that
terrible.
going to be on though?
I don't know.
Oh man,
It's going to be in the theaters, I bet.
I
It's
hope.
Hanks. It's going to be in a theater.
That's great. Well, he has like a thing with HBO though, so I don't know if it was
Either
going
way.
to be on HBO.
No matter
but
what.
I'm
I'm good.
so down.
Yes.
I'm so down. That's great. That is such good casting. I'm like just thinking about it, like they're coming in the house, taking your
Tom
sweater
Hanks
off,
can be
putting
my
on a
neighbor.
different sweater. Man,
Yep.
oh, that's so good. I love that. I love that.
Good stuff.
So
Yeah, the rest of
20
the way it's
and not everything's
That's
been
what
announced yet.
Yeah, no,
you
no,
know,
and
2018.
we haven't seen trailers for a lot of them. We're not going to really get into.
Yeah, 2018.
But that's
doesn't
basic.
look too
That's
bad.
basically
The year.
the year.
Yeah.
Through August, there's some fun stuff coming into the fall and
Yeah,
winter, but
I think it'll be all right. I'm pretty.
yeah,
I
I love going
originally-
to the movies. It's just one of
yeah, it's great. I wasn't initially excited for 2018 movies, but now that we were going through them, I'm like, oh man, that sounds good, and that sounds good too.
my looks worth
Yeah,
seeing.
pretty alright.
I'll see it. I'll see it. It's
Especially now
it's
with
hot
Movie
as-
Pass,
it's
I'll
hot as
fucking
crap
I'll go
here,
see
so-
anything.
Yeah, I know. That's where I'm at.
Yeah,
Like when I went to see The Shape of Water, it was supposed to be a little day date thing, and then
yeah.
Mrs. Blogster's like, well, I want to go shopping with her mom and the little one. I'm like, I'm still going to see this movie.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So the Mr. Rogers movie is projected to release in 2019.
That's closer than I thought.
Yeah.
That's good.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I'll see that. For
No,
sure.
eventually, I think things
And
will.
it's TriStar. It's going to be in theaters.
Yeah, it'll
Yeah.
be in theaters
Good.
if it's TriStar. As soon as things slow down at work, I'm gonna start going because you can go once a day.
I
So
hope there's a David S. Pumpkins cameo.
that would be great.
No, that'd be terrible. David S.
That'd be
Pumpkins
hil-
is the worst character ever created.
But it would be hilarious.
No! Stay the fuck away from my Mr. Rogers. Throw him in something else. That's fine.
And what though?
I don't care. Keep him out of Mr. Rogers' neighborhood.
All right, fine.
It's a beautiful day for neighbors.
Walk in, change your shoes,
And your sweater.
sweater.
I do love the Tom Hanks casting, but Eddie Murphy got robbed. Do you remember that old sketch, Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood?
Mr.
on
Robinson's
Saturday?
Yeah.
Neighborhood. That was so great.
That was good.
This is how we answer the door in my neighborhood, boys and girls. Who is it? What you want?
So good.
Yeah. Eddie Murphy would have had to have played every character though, and that would not have worked.
Yeah.
It's not about, well, it's more, so what I was just reading as I looked up the date, it's more about the relationship between Mr. Rogers and a journalist, apparently. I'm sure there will be aspects of the TV show sprinkled into it, but it's...
Well, I know there was a journalist that was really like wanted to like discuss and write about who he was rather than the character.
Kind of like the Cobb movie with Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah.
Journalist Tom, I hope I'm getting this right, Junod,
I don't know.
Junod.
I know that they wanted to wait to release why he always wore a sweater, like what he was hiding.
Tattoos.
So
It
this
was
guy
tattoos.
he reluctantly agreed to profile Fred Rogers only to find his perspective on life transformed. So it's going to be about the man, not about the show, which I'm
Which
still
is
on
cool.
board.
Still on board.
Yeah, I'm all
Yeah.
for it.
But,
When you go back and look at what Fred Rogers did, like when he would go on Capitol Hill
Oh yeah,
and plead the case for public
Yeah, for
PBS.
yeah,
It was like, my God, this guy is amazing.
yeah.
Like, he made sure that PBS stayed alive
Yeah.
when it needed to. At the time, it needed to be something
It did.
around.
And this is all stuff I became aware of later on in life. Because,
way later in life.
Yeah,
I didn't know it as...
I was in the age group where I grew up. Oh, get on the Charlie and go to the land of make believe, please,
So-
please,
Yep.
please.
I
Lady
was
Late Fairchild!
Yeah,
I was this weird in between child because I loved Mr. Rogers, but at the same time, I was watching Doctor Who on PBS at the time.
Ugh.
And so him defending
about you.
PBS, shut up. Him defending PBS was like my yes, I have nowhere else to watch Doctor Who because BBC America was not a thing. So that was like how I
Yeah.
got Doctor Who.
Yeah.
And the Doctor Who movie, which was not, it's not the same as Doctor Who, but it is Doctor Who. But no, yeah, PBS was like a huge thing. Oh, and I think Lamb Chops was on there.
The what?
Lamb Chops?
I don't see. No, I don't think.
No, not.
Yeah, I
not
think Lamb Chop
I think she was
was. Yeah,
PBS.
it
might have
yeah.
been.
I think it was
I think-
PBS.
I got
Yeah.
briefly got them confused with Sharon Lois and Bram, the Elephant Show. But yeah, no, I think it was PBS.
I was all
Yeah,
about
pretty
the
sure it
Lamb
was.
Chop.
I don't know. I watched. We're just a little bit different in age here, where we all kind of watched a little bit different things, I'm sure, but
That's
a lot
true.
of it are the same. We all
Yeah.
had Mr. Rogers.
Well, he
Yep.
was a constant.
He was a constant. We all had Sesame Street.
Yep.
We just had different characters, I'm
Right.
sure, because
Yep.
Elmo wasn't even a thing when I was watching.
Did not exist.
Did not exist when I was watching.
Neither.
Yeah.
I
Probably
think he was
not-
just
maybe
starting up when I
maybe
was
at the
there.
tail
Yeah.
end for you, maybe,
It was more my.
but definitely your
Yeah,
generation.
I
Yeah.
think like my younger brothers. I think I remember Elmo and Super Grover.
Yeah.
See, they had Super Grover, but I he. I don't know.
I don't know.
This is
My
great.
Sesame Street had Kermit the Frog.
There's
He
this
did the
great.
news.
It's basically a meme circulating on the internet about this guy's telling a story how he was staying in a motel that only had one TV channel.
Oh no.
And all that he was getting was Sesame Street, so he's getting ready for work or whatever, and there was a character named Mr. Noodles that Elmo was trying to get to wash his hands, and he kept washing like his elbows or his feet, and he kept getting it wrong, and he heard this grown-ass man from down the row in the motel yell, "God damn it, Mr. Noodles!"
Get your hands.
God
That's
damn it,
great.
Mr. Noodles.
Well, that might be
so
my
fantastic.
new favorite hashtag.
God damn it, Mr. Noodles.
Just gonna tweet that right now. Give me a moment.
Oh, it's so good.
Sesame
And I had
Street
the
was
Electric
good.
Company.
Yeah, the Electric Company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that one.
321 Contact was
Romper
also
Room?
on. Didn't watch Romper
I don't
Room.
know. Yeah, okay.
Didn't watch it. If it was there, it may have been
I don't
there.
know. If,
I don't know.
That's the thing I don't know about Romper Room. I don't know if it was specific to where, like, the region I grew up. 'Cause
Oh, that
when
could
we
have
were
been.
growing up, stuff was still kind of regionalized a little bit.
Right. Yeah, and you grew up in New York, so
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of that stuff was just based there. Like, everybody had like a thick New York, especially on Electric Company.
Yeah.
they did.
That was New York to the.
I remember it was weird when I moved from Kansas to Indiana because, like, the PBS shows changed.
Oh, I forgot that part of the country still exists.
Shut your face. Jerk. But no, my shows changed because Kansas PBS had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle reruns.
On PBS?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
And Indianapolis PBS did not. But I think, because I found out later, I think what it was is that PBS channel only ran from like noon
Oh,
to
that
like
could have been
4
it.
a.m. And then the other times it was just whatever a local channel wanted to run.
Okay,
And
that
so
makes
they
sense
ran Ninja Turtles.
Public
But
access.
for the longest
Public
time,
access.
I thought PBS was just airing Ninja Turtle reruns. And so I was like really sad when we moved because I'm like, fucking in the morning, getting ready for school,
Way younger
turn it
than
on
me
and
way younger than Blogster.
Yeah, way.
I was like,
way.
man.
Turtles was not in my growing up phase.
My nephew was way into them, so I liked them because he was into them,
Yeah.
and they were fun to draw.
I was just
Yeah.
starting.
I didn't really watch it, but they were fun
I
to draw.
was starting to get
They're on the
out
air-
of like cartoons and shit when they were big. My younger brothers were really into them.
Yeah,
So like
I was more G.I. Joe and
I,
He-Man.
as a
Voltron,
1-year-old
Thundercats.
or less, I
Yes.
cried if Ninja Turtles wasn't on in the morning. So my parents told
Double
me.
Dare.
But that's when that's when the shows ran, was when I was like 0 to 2. And so I watched them and didn't remember them, but that's what I attached to, that and Batman.
Batman the Animated Series.
Yeah,
And then
So good.
I was attached to that.
I was a bit older. And
Oh no, I was older, but,
Yeah, but
when
I
I
mean,
came home from school, the timing was right that it would be
Yeah.
on and click Batman. Yes,
My parents had to.
You watch cartoons like it's Batman.
It's Batman.
It's Batman. No,
My-
no. You watch, and then I'll watch
Yeah.
it now, and I'm like, this is deep.
Yeah.
The show's pretty deep
Yeah.
at times.
Yeah.
You're like, huh?
I think I mentioned this before, but I looked it up. You can get the entire series for like $70 on iTunes.
Yeah.
Or
My,
it's all on
uh,
Amazon Prime.
It's all on Amazon Prime.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
If you got an Amazon Prime
I
account,
don't.
My
I
parents let
you can
me.
watch that in PCW
think my
Ultra.
mom
Yeah.
does.
I know, it's so
I
weird.
mean, of course I do.
Yeah,
No, my
yeah. It's all on there.
my parents would record the Batman for me, and I would watch it. And I was always baffled because like I'd watch stuff and not understand what was going on, and I went back later and watched. And I'm like, my parents let me watch this, and I realized it's very similar to like my parents let me watch Dinosaurs. That is also not a good show for kids.
Dinosaur.
It's just not a good show.
Oh
Not
yeah,
the
with
mama.
the puppets, not the mama.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I remember.
It's
Dino
not.
Saucers.
Yeah.
They were extraterrestrial dinosaurs that had like UFOs and shit. Dino Riders,
I remember that one.
where they
I
were
didn't
living
watch it.
kind of like a not prehistoric, but a very feudal civilization.
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
and
yeah.
they rode the dinosaurs and they helped them with shit.
Yeah. What? Wait, Land Before Time?
I
Dino the
loved
Last
it, Land
Dinosaur.
Before Time.
Is that the one where the like Earth broke and the like
Yeah,
SUV
when they were
Jeep went
when
into?
they were
yeah.
no, they were on a canoeing trip and
Yeah.
went back
Whatever
in
it
time.
was. Yeah.
And then when they
Our favorite game show host of growing up was Mark Summers.
yep.
Do you remember You Can't Do That on Television?
I loved it. That's when you
Yeah.
said Double Dare, I'm like, ooh, mine was You Can't Do That on
Yeah.
Television. I love that show. Alanis Morissette was on that show.
She was.
But
I
yeah,
remember that.
you got slimed every time you said, I
I
don't
don't know.
And I would always follow that up with water if I was them. I don't
Right?
know. Oh, crap. Water.
I haven't watched a second of that since I've grown up. I wonder if I went back and watched it if it was dumb as hell.
Oh, I can only imagine how stupid that's got to be.
I don't know. I went back and rewatched some of the like Legends of the Hidden Temple,
Oh, sure.
and it's still funny
Yeah, no, it
and
was
good.
bad.
Every time you
I
watch it,
like-
you're like,
I
how
like
do you,
Guts
there's
better.
I love Guts. Guts was my favorite. But I liked Legends of the Hidden Temple because every time I yelled at the kids because I'm like, it's 3 pieces of a monkey. Then they made it 5,
Yeah.
but it was still pretty fucking
So
easy.
that was the game show, right?
Yeah.
It was like a
Game-ish show.
It was like-
physical challenge.
It's a
kind of
physical challenge.
musical
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
You had to answer questions.
So no,
and-
those are
yeah.
fine. But like to watch certain sketch comedy and TV shows that were like actually were scripted
Yeah.
more
Yeah,
so
that
than a game
was-
show.
yeah.
Like
Those
I
were
wonder
rough.
how bad they were.
Yep.
I heard that.
So,
Oh my god!
I always wanted to go on. Was Guts the one that had the thing where they ran across the ceiling?
They had all kinds of different
I know.
like events, but it always ended with the aggro crag.
Yes. Oh man,
And
I
Mike
wanted,
O'Malley was the host.
I want to do that
I
so
did
bad.
Not watch that one.
Yeah.
You were probably in high school.
Guts. Well,
Yeah.
I
I remember
I don't
hearing
think
it,
I was
but
in
I don't
high
remember
school.
where I was.
But it was probably outside of my age group. But I had 2 younger brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was at like the right age for that.
I shouldn't say I
90s
had 2
kids.
younger brothers. I still have them, but
Yeah.
I think
They just don't look so
Hang
young
on,
anymore.
let me send a text real quick. I don't know
Still
if Mandy
here?
said their name
Yes.
on a podcast recently.
Shut up! Oh my god!
Bro, are you with Cher right now?
Get
Rod.
out. Just get out.
I hate you all. Let me out. I'm gonna run away.
Oh.
/ go to the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
I drank a lot of beer.
Well, that's why we're here.
I know.
See, that's all we have to do. Just reminisce about crap we used to watch.
When you and I start getting into shit older than her relevancy, she loses all. Like she just glazes
focus,
over,
like,
and then she's
what
like,
about guts?
But Ninja Turtles.
Yes. Land Before, wasn't there a Land Before Time? Yeah, I loved it. Oh, shoot. That's all I got. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yep. Thundercats. I saw the live tour when they came to Poughkeepsie,
Wow.
New York. That was pretty neat. My dad took me to see that.
How has that not been made yet?
What's that?
How is that not live action yet?
I'm really surprised it hasn't been.
Yeah. Like, not even talk of it.
Like, even Voltron it's not live action, but, like, Netflix brought it back as a series. And it's actually pretty good.
I heard my daughter watches it and loves it. Dad, let's watch some Voltron.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
We'll get into it. We'll get there.
It's not as good as my memories, because you always look back at things fondly. And I'm sure if I watch the old ones back, I'd be like, this is fucking crap.
Oh, I did rewatch it when my daughter was much younger. There was this channel that played all the old cartoons.
Yeah.
It was like the USA Cartoon Express all day long.
I remember the Cartoon Express.
It was, those
Inspector Gadget.
Yeah. So we watched Voltron, and wow, every episode is the exact same.
Yeah.
Every single one
It
of them.
was very, very structured.
Yeah, it was like,
it was
Prince Lotor would be like, we got to go after that planet. I can't remember what the name of the planet is off the top of my head. We got to get them. Okay, I'm going to create a monster. Nailed it.
That's exactly what they did with Power Rangers years later.
Yes, Power Rangers, exact same formula. All right, we're going to send 2 of them after it. They're going to get their asses kicked. And then, you know what? Let's get together.
As a kid,
we'll form Voltron and knock it out.
You don't realize that they're just going to form Voltron at the end of every episode.
Yeah.
But that's what it was.
But you're just hoping that they do.
Yeah,
like,
but as a kid, you're like, yeah, come on.
Just
do it.
Yeah.
All 5 lines together, come on.
That's what you waited for.
Yeah.
That's what you wanted.
Way to just elbow into our conversation, Mandy.
Exactly. That's what I do.
Did you ever watch Robotech?
Mandy killed Voltron. What was the question?
I hate
Robotech?
you so much.
I don't remember that one.
Okay. It was a little too adult for me, I think. Like, it was just too much.
Mandy's ready for us to start talking about the Cowboys of Moo Mesa. I could just feel it.
You're the
No?
worst.
That look on your face tells me you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I'm out of this.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I don't know. It's good. But yeah, Voltron and Thundercats.
Yes.
Get on that.
That
Make
was-
that live
and
action.
He-Man, of course. That was like the holy trifecta when I was
Yeah, I loved He-Man.
growing up.
Yep.
He-Man was
I
good.
even got into She-Ra a little bit, even though it's a girls' show. I still liked it.
I watched it.
Yep.
Have you watched
He-Man
The
was
Toys That
better.
Made Us on
No.
Netflix? It is
I
fantastic.
want to see that so
I
bad.
saw it, like, they-
Fantastic.
Suggested it for me or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, okay, I'll remember and I'll come back to it. And I forgot
Excellent.
about it, so you just mentioned
It's
it.
in.
Yeah,
I
it
put
is-
it. I put it in my queue. I want
Yeah.
to see that.
I'm like
So
two
the
and a half
first
deep in
episode-
Ozark right now,
Yeah.
so as soon as I finish that, maybe I'll check that
I
out.
need to. I need to watch.
Yeah, I got to
it.
watch Ozark. Yeah.
That's what I hear, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe I'll make that one my next one. But yeah,
Awesome.
there's only 4 episodes of the Toys That Made
Yeah,
Us.
oh,
So
I'm
you'll
all
burn
in.
through it. First episode is Star Wars.
Well, I
And
had
it's Barbie.
a die-cast
Yes.
Voltron, like the original die-cast
Oh
ones.
my god.
And my mom sold it for like $7 at the
Oh
fucking
my
yard
God.
sale when they moved out of New York. And that shit's worth like $250 right now.
You know, I every now and then I go on
and
to
I wouldn't
eBay to
sell
look
it.
for it.
I wouldn't sell it. I want it.
So
I want one of those so bad. I always wanted
Yeah.
one.
my
the
parents,
die-cast one.
My parents had bought me like all of the original Ninja Turtle toys.
Oh,
I had
boy.
like the sewer. I had the van.
Yeah, my brother's
And it
had
was
a
like
lot
the
of
original,
those.
and it was in really good condition. And my parents were literally holding on. Eventually, they stopped letting me play with it because it was still in really good condition because I was afraid to touch it because I liked it too much. And they took it, and then as we were moving from Kansas to Indiana, they put my stuff in last in the U-Haul. Someone broke into our U-Haul.
Snagged it.
All of my stuff was taken, and including all of my Ninja Turtle toys.
My brothers had all
I
that
never
stuff,
cried
and then I
so
think
hard
that
in my
their
life.
favorite toy, they had the Adventures of the Real Ghostbusters. They had the firehouse with the pole that.
Oh, that's
Nice.
awesome.
fire
I
pole
love
that
that.
spun
That's
down.
awesome.
Yeah,
That cartoon, if you go back and watch it,
it's on Netflix.
it
It's
is.
good.
It's creepy.
Yeah.
It's a little creepy. Like,
That's why it's
man.
good.
Yeah. Yeah. Until it became Slimer in the Real Ghostbusters.
Yeah, then it
Turned
went.
trash.
No, that was
it
lame.
changed. It changed.
Yeah,
No,
it was
but
trash
the
after
original,
that.
and then that and Ghostbusters, I was like, and then Are You Afraid of the Dark were the things that I thought, like, man, this
Are
is
you
good
afraid
on.
of the dark? I forgot
It
about
was
that show.
so good.
I don't
felt
think
like
it was good.
I do. I think it was good. I loved Are
I think
You
it's
Afraid
one
of
of
the
those
Dark.
you had to be there, and she's at the age.
I think
where
I was
she
the
was
age.
there. Like we weren't.
That's on Netflix too.
I know.
Yeah.
You should go back and reevaluate.
I haven't watched it. I'm
because
afraid
I've
to.
reevaluated some of my stuff, and I'm like,
I'm
yep,
afraid
what I liked
to.
was
Of
really
course,
bad.
it's okay to say, oh my god, I loved that when you were a kid.
Right.
And then you go back
That's
and
where
watch
I'm
it
at.
and you're like, wow.
That's
God
where I'm
damn
at.
it.
I loved it when I was a
Yeah.
kid. That and the Ghostbuster movies. I was all about those TV movies.
The first
They've held up.
Ghostbusters
They're
holds
good.
up.
Yeah.
Second one still holds up.
It probably does. I didn't like it as much.
It's not as much, but it still holds up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a tough act to follow.
It is.
So,
Ghostbusters was not a kid's movie.
No.
No, it wasn't.
It's true, Your Honor. This man has no penis.
I wanted to use that line so bad. The first time I took my daughter to
The
a
first time I
Comic-Con,
watched it as a semi-adult, I was like, wait, what?
yeah.
And they're talking about he has a pencil dick, and I'm like, wait, what? I don't
Yeah.
remember any of this.
So
Yeah.
that falls under my parents letting me watch dinosaurs. I think there are things. I agree. There are things that we do not understand when we were kids.
Yeah.
Because like I went back and watched dinosaurs as an adult, and I'm sitting here going through this, and I'm like, I can't believe my parents let me watch this. And I made it through the entire first season, and I went and saw my parents like the following weekend, and I'm like, I can't believe you let me watch dinosaurs. And I was like, what? That's random. And I'm like, no, I just rewatched the entire series.
On Friday nights on ABC.
ABC.
What did they call it? It wasn't the TGIF.
TGIF.
It wasn't
that was,
TGIF.
That was like Step by Step and Full House.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Family Matters.
I don't remember what it was called
like
there.
ABC Family Night or something like
Something.
that.
Could have been.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like, yeah, I told my mom, I was like, I can't believe you let me watch that. Like, I remember my parents didn't want to watch it with me. And my mom's
Yeah,
like,
'cause it was shit.
I found it was really vulgar, and not to mention the dinosaurs look like crap. I'm like, well, yeah, but that was a part of the show. But, like, the things that they say in that show. And she's like, yeah, I knew you didn't know what it meant, so it was fine.
Right,
I was
yeah.
like,
Oh, no,
I
it's
would...
like, ooh, cool, puppets.
Yeah,
right? And
exactly.
a baby that has a catchphrase.
Not the mama, not the
Yeah.
mama. That was it. That's all I got from it. And
Yeah.
I went back and watched it. I'm like,
it's all most people remember.
this is not good
Oh, I
for
remember and I
from an
didn't watch
adult.
it.
No,
It's
I
not.
didn't watch it.
It's
I thought
not
it looked
good.
stupid.
Yeah, it's not good from an adult perspective. That did not hold up
Yeah.
at all.
I don't think it held up then either.
I liked it did for like a 7-year-old.
Yeah. Yeah, they could have been saying anything.
It got canceled fairly quickly, if I
Yeah.
remember
It was
correctly.
like 2 or 3 seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
if
wasn't.
that.
It wasn't
Yeah.
long.
Oh, they blew
It
it
was
out
at
of the
least
water
2. I know it was at least
Sure.
2. Yeah,
But
It lasted
So-
longer than the XFL.
did.
not anymore. As of 2020.
It's not your father's XFL anymore.
Nope.
So we'll close this out with the Comic-Con. We saw the guy that played Walter Peck from
We did.
Ghostbusters. So we saw that, we saw him, and I'm like, oh, check it out. It's Walter Peck from Ghostbusters. So we go up, he's at the Ghostbusters booth, and I'm like, I just wanted to take a picture with my daughter with him. She
Yeah.
watched Ghostbusters incessantly, just always. She wanted to go to New York City to meet Dr. Peter Venkman. 'Cause that was real to her. So I'm like, look, Walter Peck's here. And like, hey, would you mind if I could take a picture of you with my daughter? I've never
Did you
been to a
tell him?
comic book.
By the way, she thinks it's all real, so play along.
No, because he just kind of looked up at the guy that's kind of handling things. Oh, we charge $5 for pictures. I was like,
That's
oh my God.
cheap by today's standards.
It is.
Yeah.
But I wasn't even thinking about what it,
Yeah.
let's just take a cell phone
Sure.
picture. But then I'm just like, I have nobody to say this to. Can you believe this? Dickless over here wants to charge $5 for a picture. Is that true?
You
Yes.
should have
This
whipped
man
out
has no
phone
dick.
and videoed yourself saying it.
It was a long time ago.
I know.
I
Yeah.
had a shit phone, and I
As-
think the iPhone had just come out.
It's true,
Yeah.
Your Honor. This man,
man
has no dick.
Oh, it would have been so perfect. But,
Well, if we
If
ever run
only.
into him
If we
together,
run into him
I
again.
will set you the fuck up for that.
right? Is that true?
I'll record it. I'm good at that.
Yeah. This man has no dick. So, thanks, Walter Peck, for trying to charge us $5 for a. I'm like, no, I'm not paying $5 to take a crap cell phone picture because they were crap then.
They were. It was awful.
Like $5 now, I'll be like, all right,
Okay.
Oh, $5 now is a bargain.
right? Yeah, it wouldn't happen now. But
It'd probably be like $90.
I'd say at least 10 or 20.
Yeah.
It's just Walter Peck.
It is just
I
Walter
know.
Peck.
I'm being dramatic. Gosh, guys. Stop being literal.
It's not Ernie Hudson, okay?
Yeah. That was Winston Zeddemore. He's also the cop on The Crow.
I randomly had this is a side note from all of that. I had a few friends talk to me about Ace because they went to the Ace.
Oh,
Comic-Con.
yeah.
Oh, right.
I'm not sad that I missed that.
Yeah, there was one artist I wanted to see, and I did end up chatting with somebody that went, and
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, was he charging? And he's like, he was just taking donations for St. Jude's Hospital.
Well,
So I'm
that's
like,
nice.
All right.
Commendable.
That's all right. I would have done it, because I wouldn't want like a ton of, I'm not going to be one of those guys that wheels. I saw a guy bring a dolly before with a short box.
It's awful.
And drop a stack on somebody like, I'm really sorry. No, you're not.
No, you're
You're
not.
not sorry. Because if you were sorry, you'd only have them do like 5 or 10 and then get back in line and let them do the next 5 or 10 because there's a freaking line for a guy that's not charging for autographs.
That's awful.
Yeah.
That's good that happened. The few friends that I know that went were looking for like actual like Stanley and
Yes, I
had
saw
a
what
few-
Stanley was charging, and I'm like,
no.
I can't even get in right now.
No.
Let alone pay the extra $150 to get everything I want from him.
Yeah, nope.
And I think that was me getting off cheap.
Yeah, and I have
So the $40 admit or $50, $80, whatever it is for admission,
Yeah.
plus another $150 to meet Stan, maybe.
If you're lucky.
Well, and I
Yeah,
had a,
because he cancels so often.
he does.
That I'm like, I'm not going to risk that.
Right.
And I have a few friends that their big thing was Chris Evans, and he got sick. And I don't know what the outcome was because I haven't asked them since then. But they were set up during the like photo and autograph time that he wasn't there because he got sick.
That's
like,
horrible.
I'm like, ooh, and like their big thing was like, oh, we'll have Spider-Man step in, and I'm like, that's cool and all, but
That's not who we came
if
here
you were
for.
there
Like, if
for
you were
Chris
there for,
Evans,
yeah.
And by the way,
Oh.
I have it on very good authority that the Ace Comic-Con people are assholes.
they are. It's the Wizard World people.
I have a friend that works for the Coyotes. He works in that fucking building. That's where his office is.
Yep.
And they were just complete pricks to him the entire weekend, like
That
trying to,
sucks.
because they were barred from the Coyotes locker room.
Right.
They weren't allowed in there.
Absolutely not.
And they shouldn't be.
Nope. No.
But so he has to go in there and collect like the players' iPads and stuff and put the videos on them and do whatever he's got to do.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let him go in with his credentials and his frickin' badge. He works there every day, has an office in the building.
Right.
Because they couldn't go in, he couldn't go in.
That sucks.
That's absurd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't last long, but yeah, they were being, he said the whole weekend they were dicks.
Huh.
I've heard some not good reviews, and not just Phoenix Ace, but like
New
the
York.
New York one too. There's
Like
been
they walked
some,
around the place like their shit don't stink and everybody else has to get the fuck out of their way.
yeah, and that's
Whatever.
unfortunate. But
Glad I didn't go. Especially when I saw, I mean, everything was just so
Do they have to
overblown.
call themselves Ace Comic Fest?
They should.
I think they just were calling themselves Ace.
It has Comic-Con
It says
afterward.
Comic-Con.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. That's interesting.
Whatever.
Who cares?
Anyway, fuck them.
I agree.
Cher, I hope you're still with us.
God damn it.
There was a man with a gun in his hand as smoke just filled his nose, wearing a smile from the death of a child while blood splattered his clothes. One single tear from the man standing near is just what had to be done. Not just a game, but escape from the pain. He killed his only son. And now where he goes from here, and down will his mother feel. Now all he has is his memories of his sickened child, always begging please, just do it now, take care of me, I'm all you have, now set me free. Now mommy dear, set down your drink, and don't you lay your hands on me. You've never been that good to me, thank God I had my daddy. And why didn't you want him and try to save him? No baby boy with that he wants to be. But by the age of his early teens, one small lump altered everything. What was this about master plans? As he lay his head onto his hands, it was said, what's done is done. Shattered family with 3 minus 1. So happy day. And love was on its way. It was a happy day. And love was on its way.
Subscribe and download back episodes of Maskerpiece Theater at abnormalentertainment.com/Maskerpiece Theater. Search Maskerpiece Theater on Facebook. Email maskedblogster at maskedblogster@gmail.com. And for more podcasts, books, comics, blogs, and videos, head to abnormalentertainment.com.
You've been listening to the Abnormal Entertainment Network.